Okay, so let's do some of the rockwork repair before we get started with fitting branches. This is what I've currently got to hand. So it's grey coloured, which is obviously the colour that I go for. I don't particularly go mad with other colour. But what we're going to do is I'm going to, got a tiny little cup, so we don't need a lot. So I'm just going to, let me hold this here, I'm just going to put a bit in the cup. And I'm just going to add some water to that. And we give it a quick stir. And there we go, it's pretty stiff. So when you put it on the wall or whatever, it will hold its shape. So let's go with our glove on. We'll go and put it in the damaged bits. Okay, so it's been about an hour. We are at the stage now where it's pliable. It's pliable, which means we can just texture it the same way we did with the rest of it to try and get it to blend in a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I've got a dry brush. I've used this for loads of stuff. It's probably to the end of its life, but I've got a dry brush, and all I'm going to do is just sort of brush on it a bit, not try and remove anything, and then just give it a bit of texture. And that, maybe just a sweep, because it looks like I sort of swept it down a bit, and just a little sweep and then some stabs. Okay, substrate time. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen me mix up substrate before. I'm basically going for cocoa fibre, topsoil, sphagnum moss, sand, maybe a bit of peat moss, just all mixed together to make a nice sort of spongy texture. We want plants to grow in here, so we're going to have to put nutrients in there as well. We're going to put leaf litter in there, so I've been outside and I've got oak leaf, some stuff from my walnut tree, my birch tree in my garden. So yeah, we're going to mix all the leaf litter up in there as well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so my plan is to put my big root ball in the middle here before I add lots of soil around it. So I've mixed a fair amount of soil, enough that I can make a small layer across the bottom of the vivarium. I'm going to put my log in here, and then I'm going to carry on mixing everything back up around it and build up the sides and stuff like that. So there we are for my first substrate layer. Still to add to that is obviously probably more, depending on the size of the plants I put in there. So I'm going to have to deepen some areas. I wanted to get this root ball in because I didn't really want to fill the whole area up with substrate and then just plonk that on top, because it'd be a bit of a waste of substrate, to be completely honest. So the idea was to have maybe a layer about that, then put the root ball on, and then build up all around it. It helps it look like it's sort of in the ground, and yeah, as I said, doesn't use as much substrate. So the plan next is to start putting my horizontal branches in, and just kind of filling up the space. And then I've got some alocasias as well, and some other philodendrons. So yeah, loads of things to do. Let's get cracking. Okay, that will do it for this one, guys. So this is actually the end of the build, but there will not be snakes going in there yet. As you can see by my other videos, my shed is currently in brumation, so the Royal Python is indoors, and this Viv I've just got set to just ticking over, kind of room temperature. It can't get any hotter than that without heating the room up. So yeah, I'm just going to let the plants grow. Since the time lapse, I've added some cork rounds, so we've got a nice little hiding spot here, we've got a hiding spot here. I've made a cork plant pot sort of holder there for that prayer plant. That should be quite cool. I fitted a humidifier, so that's in there, although I may swap that out to just a rain system instead, because the humidifiers look cool but they don't do tons. So yeah, we've got loads of plants growing in here. Everything seems to be good. Just got to keep feeding, watering, and all that sort of stuff. So there's, although there's a little bit of a cleanup crew in there at the moment, there's not loads. There's certainly no olive millipedes in there, anything like that. So that will all be added in about 2 months' time when the Royal Python goes in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the build. I'm going to send this video out just as it is, like this. Obviously we've had the glass. I've fitted the glass, that fits. And everything's really cool with this one. So I'm going to round this video up, and then we will come back in a couple of months' time when we actually add all the animals to it. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, blah blah blah. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.